this little introduction. You've been watching the videos and stuff leading up to this. So obviously you can tell this is going to be about driving and stuff. A couple of announcements. We made it through prom okay without any accidents and stuff. Graduation is coming up in graduation party season. Let's keep that trend rolling with being safe. Everybody in Wisconsin is getting better with having a designated driver while they're drinking. Not that really concerns you guys with drinking. But when you're going to drive with people, why don't you have a designated texter? Start doing that. Because in the state of Wisconsin, statute 346.89 sub 3 parent A allows for, makes it texting or emailing while driving is illegal. It's a $114 fine and it's a 4-point violation. And just a couple of facts I want to share with you. Football field is 100 yards long, right? When you take your eyes off the road to look at a text, it's about 5 seconds. When you're traveling 55 miles an hour, you travel the distance of a football field, okay? A lot can happen in those 5 seconds. If you're texting and driving, you're 23 times more likely to be involved in a crash. And using a cell phone while you're driving, either handheld or hands-free, like a Bluetooth or something, it's almost the same as driving while intoxicated with your attention being diverted and stuff. So the message I want to say before we get going on this is arrive alive, don't text and drive.
One, two, three, up with ball and wait, ball, come on! Ball, come back! I think this is on the ground.
What are you drinking? I think it's gone. Wait, look.
I didn't want it on the ground.
I don't know. You're even wearing red. Perfect.
All right.
Long string looks great.
I'm out. Oh! Stop it! Stop! Stop it!
Hey.
Who grabbed the Bud Light?
Oh, that was me. You should thank me. This is way more fun.
Why does it look pretty now?
We need a designated driver, isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. Whoa, bud, you need to slow down on that stuff. You're no fun. Dude, I'm way too hammered to go hiking. I said anything about hiking.
That is a lot. Oh my gosh. Alright. So just go past the gates of the center.
Hey, now you have to hold my beer.
And then across from the park there, that's where we're at. I hope you find it. It's like 5 minutes away from where you are. Hurry up, bud.
Yo, Justin just texted me. Oh, he's wondering if we want to go to Council Grounds for his party. What is your problem hiking? You need to slow down. I don't want to go hiking. He says there's lots of food and like ultimate frisbee and swimming and stuff. Yes. Sure. Everybody. All right, guys. I don't know about you guys, but we're going to Justin's party. So.
Someone was holding my beer. Good thing someone was holding my beer. You don't gotta kick. It's not all in the kicking. Andrew, you got it. I got it. I got this.
Let's play volleyball.
As long as someone's holding my beer, it's okay.
Ready? Alright. Baseball. Even better.
Ah! Look at that one. Boy. Hey. That's beer!
Michael. Michael.
What?
We're going up.
I will.
Gosh. Wasn't it your idea to go?
Stop.
Hey, Michael, Kesha's in the car with us.
I don't care.
But you love Kesha.
Stop.
She says hi. She says hi. Hi, Michael. Wake up.
Stop.
Look at his bracelet. He's so fashionable.
What do you want?
It's a pretty bracelet. What? We could go thrift shopping. That'd be fun.
Why are you? What are you doing? Don't look! Look at the road! Dude, you had way too much to drink. Not enough.
That would not be good. So, are we gonna just go to the one grocery store, or do you want to try both of them? Or do you know which cake you want?
I don't know. I'm still looking.
I don't know. You know how I feel about the whipped frosting, though.
Yeah, that. I'll make sure to get that kind.
I don't know if they have it at both. I'm really glad you're letting me go along and pick up the cake, because, you know.
Thanks, Mom. Had to work, so you're my second choice.
Are there a lot of graduation parties that same weekend as yours?
Ooh, yeah. Might go party hopping.
Well, party hopping?
Yep, graduation party hopping.
So you're not going to spend time at your own party? You're just going to go to all these other parties? How's that going to work?
Yeah, I haven't thought that one through yet.
I personally don't care, but I think you got a couple aunts and uncles who might get a little tense about the whole
They're
thing.
fine. They're fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're just comfort.
Well, that car's coming up pretty fast. Okay. All right, start slowing with that. Oh, he is not. I don't think he's gonna.
He's gonna stop.
No, he's not slowing down.
I need to put my
He's gonna get
seatbelt
around.
on. Matt, you're gonna hit the car!
Oh my God!
Oh,
okay,
God, what's
Megan!
happening?
Oh my God! Oh my God! What happened?
Laura!
Megan!
Laura, you alright?
What's going on?
Laura, she's not waking up, Kendra!
Oh,
Mike, are you alright?
oh no! Matt! Megan!
Mike!
Matt, are you okay?
It's not opening!
Somebody call! Are you anyone?
Laura, wake up, please.
Oh my God!
Come on, please. Wake up, Laura. Come on. You can see.
Do you have a cell phone? Yes. I need you to call 911.
Okay.
Remington, are you alright? Remington, wake up, bud!
County's 911.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, can you help us?
Oh my
It's in the
God.
car crash. I don't know where we are.
Okay.
People are hurt. Can you help us?
Where are you at?
I don't know. I think we're somewhere by the high school. I think it's Highway G and 17th. I think. I'm not sure.
Okay, Highway G and 17 just east of the high school?
Yeah.
How many cars are involved?
2.
Okay, and is there anybody hurt?
Yeah, there's some people hurt. One guy got ejected. I don't think he's breathing. There's people are hurt.
Okay, so there's a couple people hurt and one person's been ejected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're getting other 911 calls in this. I'm going to get help coming right away, all right?
Okay.
All right, we'll be there in a minute.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lincoln Sheriff 911 to Merrill Fire Department ambulance. You're being requested at Highway 17 and Highway G. You have a 2-vehicle crash with injury. One person reported to be ejected, possibly not breathing.
How are we doing? You guys still okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the ambulance?
127, 134, did you copy that crash? 17 and G.
We're doing okay?
Sheriff 27, I'm en route. I'm north of town. Can you request mutual aid from Merrill PD?
Lincoln 176.
Okay.
Lincoln
Can't
76,
you help
I
her?
copy direct.
Please?
I will be en
Not right
route.
now, ma'am.
You're getting additional reports. Injuries are major.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
What were you
Lincoln from
doing?
Medic 1.
We
Medic
were
1's
just
en route.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Help is on the way, okay?
Lincoln 76, I copy that.
It just.
Medic 1, additional information. One person not breathing, multiple injuries, some
Why
major.
don't you just come away from her?
Rescue 1, Lincoln Rescue 1's en route.
Him, okay? Do you know him?
10-4 Rescue 1.
Okay.
Help is coming. I can hear him. It's okay. You're gonna be okay.
Lincoln from Medic 1, can you check for helicopter availability?
10-4 Medic 1.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Okay,
Matt, are you
okay?
okay?
It's okay, Megan. The police are here now.
Were you the driver?
Yeah.
Lincoln 76, on scene.
I don't know.
10-4 176.
Sheriff 134, 1023.
10-4 134.
Everybody okay, or what's going on here?
Officer?
I'm breathing.
Okay. She's not breathing?
No, she won't wake up. Please, come on, help her.
Everybody okay in this vehicle?
You need to help her.
Breather in here. This
What's her name, ma'am?
Megan.
Megan?
Megan.
Megan, can you hear me? Stop it.
She does not have
You're
a pulse.
okay?
I need help here.
All right, I'm going to check on these people quickly. Don't move anybody. Just use my okay?
Medic 1's arrived on scene.
And I was waiting.
10-4 Medic 1.
And all of
okay?
a sudden
No,
this car came behind me and he never even slowed
He's
down.
alive yet?
Yes,
Okay.
he's still alive.
Megan, can you hear me?
You need to help her.
No pulse. I want to go check the other car.
10-4 Rescue 1.
Buddy. Okay. Who's this?
This
What
is
happened?
my niece, Megan.
I was just driving. And I dropped my
Her
phone.
aunt,
I was texting.
And
I just dropped my phone. And
Kayla.
all of a sudden I just
Kayla, you got a collar for me?
You were texting and you dropped your phone. Yeah, I dropped my phone.
Take a deep breath.
Brian, what do we got?
How
I
this
was not
happened.
drinking.
Okay,
They were. I was the designated driver.
I was driving.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Help her.
All right.
Check this car. There's 5 people.
This is Remington. He's a passenger. He was unbelted. He came through the window. He's got a
Lincoln
pulse.
Sheriff calling Medic 1. Spirit of Marshfield launched out of the trauma center. ETA 20 minutes.
Patients got here. A little bit.
They're helping.
Remington,
I
we're gonna roll you on your back now.
Stop. Turn left.
Are you the driver?
And we were going to
Sheriff 27, Beverly Street.
Right on 17.
right on G
10-4
17. I was
127.
going to turn left, and I was waiting for the cars, and I looked
Don't
at
be
this car was coming behind, and it just
10-4
kept going
Merrill,
forward.
Evacuation
It wasn't
Command.
slowing down.
What do we got here?
I said to Megan, I said, I don't think they're going to stop and go around us. He just kept that car.
Over now.
Grab the upper race. Call it Audrey. Get a longboard ready. You guys try to get the door open.
Go.
All right. I was going to shift them over under this. Center.
We got one that's down.
One,
We have two in the
two,
back.
three.
We can't get this door open, so we're trying to pop it open right now.
We're gonna go up.
1.
2.
Bill, I'm gonna grab another longboard.
Good enough. Not too far.
All right. Get any license plates yet?
Okay. No plumbing in.
Sheriff 27, first license plate.
127, go ahead.
432, Robert David X-ray. 432, Robert David X-ray. Stand by for second.
Alright, we're gonna have to get a hold of them.
I really didn't mean to.
Here's what's
Why? Is this door open?
Remington, can you talk to me? Remington?
Sheriff 27, second plate.
All right.
Go ahead, 127.
everybody here.
583, Sam Tompkins. 583, Sam Tompkins.
10-4 127.
My understanding looks like it came out of that vehicle right
127, both those plates return out of Merrill. We'll hold them.
We got any information?
27, 10-4.
Standards. Hey, kid. Is he allergic to anything?
Gather your thoughts.
I'm not sure. Is he on any medicines? I don't know that either.
He's
Been drinking? Yes.
We're gonna get your friend out. then we're gonna come to this door. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna
I
put
don't
that
know.
blanket over top of you.
2 beers maybe?
We'll
We'll
get
get
the
caught over here now.
when you hit.
I don't know if we gotta do the SIDS yet too. Corey, you wanna start working the SIDS?
Okay. Everything's gonna be the same. You have any trouble breathing? Talk to him yet? Try to talk down.
Acknowledged he was dropping his cell phone while he was texting. He went to retrieve his phone on the ground, at which point he took his eyes off the road and struck the vehicle that was stopped waiting to make a left turn on the corner. Okay, how many people were in
Hey,
this
talk
vehicle?
to me, open your eyes.
We had 5 in this
Collar
vehicle.
on
5
myself.
Yes. And one that didn't make it.
Dave, what's his name?
Remington.
Remington, open your eyes for
I
me.
need to get some information from you. Okay? Still got that one.
Sorry, we have
This
some
is
patients
All right.
subtraumatic
Both guys'
experience.
doors are wedged shut. They're trying to get them open with the
Focus on
jaws.
what I asked.
Sure,
I'm
427.
gonna work on the other
Your
door.
first name?
Can I help
Go
with
ahead,
any-
127.
We're gonna get
What's
any
your
help
middle
with
initial?
You advise the coroner of 110 and also advise the sheriff and chief deputy as well.
10-4, 127. Copy. Advise coroner. 1 deceased on scene. We'll also notify the sheriff and chief.
Okay.
18 years old.
We'll take the other two in the
You
ambulance
feel-
then.
127 affirmative. Can you also advise Rod?
Yep.
is on
They're working on to get her all right.
I think it just had maybe a broken nose.
All right, John.
10-4, 127.
See if we can get him on.
I heard the page, but I don't know yet. I can check. Lincoln 76.
Do you want me to stay with him?
Yeah, if you would.
Remington, can you wake up?
Matthew, what's your middle initial?
Remington.
76. Your last name?
Help is on the way.
We'll start an IV.
Grab that next
76.
IV started.
Check lens.
176, go ahead.
Get them on the
You wanna
board.
go get the black
How's
bag?
she doing, Tom?
Give me an estimated time of arrival for that
Super
chopper.
calm.
18 minutes.
Sure, why don't you
10-4.
go ahead and do that. 18 minutes till the chopper.
18 minutes.
I just want you to hang
chopper,
back
all right.
here for a minute, Matt, okay? All right. What's your address?
What do you have?
328
Phone number?
Gonna get in a little oxygen here, Remington. Hang in there, buddy.
about the vehicle.
You got a valid driver's license?
Ready, Kyle?
Okay, and your story is
Take care of this one
going
first.
along.
All right. How you doing, buddy?
Drop the cell phone.
Wayne, 170. Can you hear me? Are you having any trouble
Whatever.
breathing?
You wanna go see if they need to help
You
you
wiggle your toes?
there.
Feel that?
Start examining your
How
vest.
can I help you?
Got an open wound on his left
See
arm.
that vehicle at all?
Crush the head. Try to hold your weight to the floor.
Right leg seems stable.
Vehicle here that is
Left leg seems stable.
deceased, correct.
No reaction in the lower leg.
You've seen it ahead
Just
of
gonna
you.
cover you up here so we don't
Struck from
get any sharp objects on you.
Yeah.
Here she has severe head
Got some
trauma.
reaction
When
in
did
the
you
left
drop
leg.
your cell phone? How much distance here to the scoreboard? Away?
That good?
Abdomen seems soft and non-tender.
What we're doing, we're gonna get you strapped down.
Basically,
We're gonna take you to the ambulance.
just
And then we gotta
lost
get your
track of
friend
what
out
was
to the
going
other
on.
Yeah,
side.
there were wounds,
She's
sir.
gonna ride with us too.
Nothing I can
Put your arms
who else
side
is
to
Pretty
side
good road
here.
rash going.
back.
Back was
trouble
pretty
breathing
good
right
while we
now?
were coming over. Didn't visually expect.
Traveling
Just got a good palpation.
One of our family members here that was driving. I didn't get the Officer Borgart here talk to the driver.
Okay,
Somebody say my name?
all right, I'll get a bag and then we'll remove her from the vehicle.
Steiner, you said?
Right AC.
How you doing?
IV started, yep, just waiting on the chopper.
Which one of them
Strap.
didn't make it?
What's your name?
Which one?
What's your
Michael?
name?
They think he's 18.
Copy.
John,
We're
look
going
at
in
it.
15 minutes.
Do you have a question?
That's my
Do you
partner.
have something? Okay.
Get a blood
All right,
pressure on him.
Remington. I'll start one here.
Can we get you out of
Said
here shortly,
Remington.
okay?
Or Michael Bergman, Kinder and Prescott.
1, 2, 3.
Are you allergic to any medications?
Coroner, we got another one that is deceased. I'll help you grab some
Have you
bags
been
here.
drinking tonight?
Still awake,
IV
Michael?
did you get?
Put it. 16 gauge.
You have gloves?
Remington,
Copy
Michael.
that. He's gonna go
Kendra,
home.
Bob, if you
Laura,
want to grab
anybody
another
else?
longboard real quick,
Just
you got the other
take your
patient
Handle
on the
this
other
guy
side we can
right
take.
now if you want to go check, see if they need other help.
Here's what I want to do. I need to ask you a whole
What do you
bunch
think, Phil? Do you want a hand to get
questions. I'd like to
split up
get
on there?
a statement from you. We're not going to do that here.
Can you set it down?
That I'm going to have to get that from you in a more private
Coming back
setting
towards
where,
ya.
where all this
How we doing?
emotion isn't going on.
All right.
Right now, I'm going to see if I can help in any way, shape, or form. I have an accident report to
Slow your breathing down,
so I
okay?
need to get certain information, and I need you to
Deep
just
breaths.
try and
We're just going to have you stay off to the side here,
calm
okay,
and
buddy?
seem okay right
We'll
now.
be right back.
And just stand by. Okay?
Phil, you stay with Michael.
Start with this young girl in this car. We get a backboard we can bring her out on?
Yeah.
You got a back?
Can you get a backboard and bring her out on the board?
I rear-ended him. Anything I can do for you guys right now? 175. You just took my information.
Maybe see if Paul needs help. I guess it looks like Dave's got that patient. I got Phil with the other patient.
Okay. We got, hold on, stop. Please need some help.
Yes, we'll need some help getting this young lady out here.
There you go.
Right there. That's good. We do it a long board, do you think?
How you doing?
Okay.
What's your name?
Side.
Kendra? We're going to be steering you this board, okay?
Kendra, we got Michael inside the ambulance with us, and you're coming with us too, okay?
Where are y'all hurt right now?
Can you feel your fingers here?
Bring her out head first.
Wiggle your
Get her
toes
back
for
this
me.
way.
Okay.
Do you feel me touching your toes?
Yes.
All right. Hang in there, bud. We'll slide down.
Okay, you gotta grab an arm.
Yep.
You guys need help with the longboard? Sure.
As you can see right now, we have a number of patients. A few of them are being loaded into the ambulance. Our local coroner has just arrived on scene. He is going to pronounce 2 of the patients dead. We have our wrecker service here. They're going to help remove the vehicles from the roadway. Our driver has been questioned. He had a test for drunken driving. Even though he passed those, he's still going to be responsible for all the events that happened here today. He made the right decision by deciding to be the designated driver for the group of kids. However, by being irresponsible with his cell phone, his friends distracting him while he was driving, resulted in a crash like this. Mr. Klug, you guys watched the video earlier, either this week or today. As you know, he was a graduate from Merrill High School, so this isn't something that only happens in another town or in another state. This happens to kids just like you on a daily basis and happens across the country. A lot of you have a lot of plans after high school. We have summer coming up. I'd hate to have one of you be the result of an incident like this. It's something that doesn't just go away after tomorrow. It's something you have to live with the rest of your life. To be honest, the best result
I wanted to go to my
if you
friends'
were
graduation parties. I wanted to go to graduation
if you were the reason
and walk
for
across
this,
that stage as my name is called.
you'd be better off
wanted
being the
to
one that
live.
was one of the people killed in this crash, because it was still something you'd have to live with the
Life is
rest of your
full
life.
being in the right place at the right time. Or simply not. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It happens. I just wish it wouldn't have been this dramatic. I know the driver of that other car didn't want this either, but it happened. Life is also full of choices. I should have been wearing my seatbelt, but I chose not to. Those kids that ran into us, they shouldn't have been drinking or texting, but they too made that choice. My wish for everyone is that they make the right choices. It will be hard, but I wish what happened to me upon no one in this world. Because of this accident, I will never become a Merrill High School graduate. I will never get to attend college and experience that life. I'll never get to walk down the aisle and start a family. More importantly, I will never get to say I love you to my parents one last time. I will never get to tell my baby sister how much she means to me, even though she can get annoying. And my friends, they will never know how much they've impacted my life for the better. Those kids in the car could easily be any of you one day. I was gone before I could find out who they were, But before my world got dark, I noticed the boy I was driving. I hope he's okay, and I want him to know that I forgive him. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. He wasn't paying attention. It happens to the best of us. Some are worse than others. As they are preparing me to ride away, I'm surprisingly content. After all, there's nothing I can do now. The firefighters and first responders are kind. As I'm being zipped up from this world to be taken away, I wish that everyone that can avoid this does.
As they're preparing me to ride away, I'm surprisingly content. After all, there's nothing I can do now. The firefighters and first responders are kind. As I'm being zipped up from this world to be taken away, I wish that everyone that can avoid this does. Nothing is worth the physical or emotional pain of this situation. I just want to go back and not be in the position I was put in. I wanted to live.
Okay. I'm going to close the zipper.
And 43.
Not all the way.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
11 minutes before they land.
How's that? Okay.
It says 2:09 they land.
As you can see, there's a lot of people that are involved in an incident like this, from the police officers to the firefighters to the dispatcher who has to take the call, talk to the frantic person on the other end of the line, ask them questions. We have the coroners on scene, funeral home shows up. So in an incident like this, it doesn't only affect the driver. We're trained to respond to situations like this and do what we're trained to do. However, we're never trained to totally forget incidents like this. We have children of our own or have had children of our own around this age. It's something that every time anybody involved in this, they close their eyes, they go to bed at night, and this is what they remember for a long time. So it's not just the families of the people involved in the incident, it affects the responders as well. We have a flight crew coming. Again, those people have kids of their own or grandkids. These are things we don't forget and we want to prevent. It's our job to remove people from vehicles, to haul them away, to fix them up. However, it's also our job to try to prevent incidents like this happening. Again, a lot of you have a lot of plans. Something like this, it probably never crosses your mind, but there's no rewind, there's no do-over switch or button, there's no easy button. Once something like this happens, it doesn't go away. Mr. Klug talked about how the things he had to do to go around and prevent another incident like this happening, preventing kids like yourselves from having to live with not good decision. There's several ways that we can prevent the incident like this. You can check with your cell phone provider. There's different apps that will either shut your phone off after you're going 25 miles an hour in a vehicle. You can turn the phone off yourself. Like Mr. Heckendorf said, you can have a designated texter. It sounds crazy, but I know a lot of people have caught on to the idea of designated drivers. This designated texter, especially people amongst your age, the crashes like this are becoming more recent and happen more often than a lot of you may even realize. Again, your advisor from school, you talk with them, they have some information on ways to prevent something like this from happening. Just think of how many texts you've received yourselves today or phone calls you received. Think how emergent or how urgent one of those calls were. Was it worth responding right away to that text or checking that text? Would it be worth causing something like this?
34.
Is what your friend had for lunch or what they're doing after school really that important?
Less than 5 minute ETA.
Copy, less than 5.
We'll have, it takes a police officer and the coroner to go to your friend's parents' house or your house to advise them of a situation like this. They're at home minding their own business, enjoying a Friday night, and
go ahead.
Imagine if you were your parent at midnight, there's a knock on the door with a coroner and a police officer to give them this kind of information.
William Young, 734942.
10-4-176.
I can add that to this CAD. Copy a second, Vin.
Go ahead, 176.
And in a small town like this, everybody knows everybody pretty much. So if it's yourself or one of your friends that are involved in an incident, on a daily basis, you're seeing people that you recognize or you're friends with or you've seen occasionally, and it really affects the whole community. So by bringing something like this to you, we hope that at least makes you think twice. In years past, we've had actual accidents like this, and it's always something that could have been prevented. So that's what we want to do, is to try to give you guys some tips and ideas and take on the responsibility of being the driver or being the passenger and trying not to create an incident like this.
Merrill Fire IC to Ministry Med Flight.
Paul, the first name is Megan Wada, and I didn't get the second name.
What's her age or date of birth?
10-3 of
Merrill IC,
90.
Ministry Med Flight. Merrill IC, this is Bureau 1. Go ahead,
Family's
sir.
not been notified yet. I've got our department chaplain on the way.
LV is set up
We're going to wait for the scene
northeast
to
corner
clear
of
here,
the
and then
field.
we're going to notify family in person, myself and the chaplain.
Copy that, sir. Receive about 2 minutes.
By staying alert while you're driving and paying attention to the road, you can hopefully prevent yourself from being in a wreck by, if you're watching the road ahead of you and seeing somebody swerve towards you that maybe is texting or eating, or when you talk about this distracted driving, it's just not the texting, it's the changing the radio station on your car, changing the CD, reaching for whatever might have slipped under the seat, anything that can cause you to become distracted while you're driving.
Yeah, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, right? I still like that joke about the vest, though.
Lincoln 76.
176, go ahead.
We're going to have to call somebody in. I'll be 10-6 here at at this scene for quite some time.
10-4, also be advised the sheriff's chaplain's en route.
Copied. Merrill ICLZ is secure. I copy that, sir. Just confirming that you want us in the northeast corner, is that correct? Copy, northeast corner of the field.
You stand right over here, Matt, okay? Now you said everyone else in the car was drinking but you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How much did they have to drink?
No, 3-4 beers maybe.
Okay. Is there any reason why I smell alcohol coming from you then?
I don't know, they probably spilt it on me or something.
You think they spilled it on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I think you're lying or anything, but I just want to make sure you weren't impaired when this happened, okay? So would you be willing to do a field sobriety test for me?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have any problems with your eyes at all? Do you wear contacts or anything?
Contacts.
Contacts? Okay. What I want you to do, Matt, stand together with your feet together and your arms down at your sides like this, okay? And I want you to hold that position until I tell you you can change that position, okay?
Okay.
You see the tip of my finger?
Yes.
Okay, what I want you to do is follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand those instructions? Okay. Keep your feet like that, keep your arms down at your sides, and follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only.
What's that? He's running through field sobriety. He smells alcohol on him. Kid claims that it's from a result of the crash. We'll see what happens.
Okay, good. You can relax now and rest your eyes, move them around a little bit. This next test is called the walk and turn, okay? What I want you to do is situate yourself on that white line right there, okay? I want you to put your right foot in front of your left and hold it there, okay, until I give you the rest of the instructions. Keep your arms down at your sides. Okay, do you understand? Okay. From this position, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps in a straight line, okay? When you're doing this, I want you to touch your heel to toe, keep your arms down at your sides, look at your foot, and count out loud, okay? It's going to look like something like this.
At
1,
minimum.
2, 3, 4, 5. When you feel you've reached 9 steps, keep your front foot planted, take your back foot, use that foot to take a series of several small steps to get yourself turned back around, okay? From that point, take 9 more heel-to-toe steps back to where you started. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you feel you've reached 9 steps, okay? Don't stop the test until you feel you've taken 9 steps there and back, okay? Again, while you're doing this, keep your arms down at your sides, watch your feet, and count out loud. Okay? You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, you can turn around now. One more test called one-legged stand, okay? What I want you to do is get back into the feet together, arms down at your sides position, okay? I want you to pick one leg of your choice. It can be the right or the left. Whichever leg you pick, I want you to raise that foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping it parallel to the ground, okay? When you're going to do that, you're going to keep your arms down at your sides, and you're going to count out loud in the fashion of 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on, until I tell you to stop, okay? So just hold it right there, and I'll show you how it's going to be done. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on, until I tell you to stop, okay? Again, with this test, look at your foot that you've raised, keep your arms down at your sides.
He's probably going to take him in for a formal written statement, and I'm assuming he's going to go to Good Sam for a legal draw as well, just to make sure there's no other intoxicants like drugs or prescription medications in his system that aren't showing through these tests.
1007, 1008,
No, I didn't have a chance to go
1009,
through.
1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014,
Yeah, if you'd like,
1015, 1000.
All right, Matt, you can stop. If you want to follow me over here, okay? Deputy Orzek, if you want to make the official notifications in.
Okay.
Come over here and have a seat, okay?
Okay.
And Brad, this was the guy. We had a 2-vehicle crash. There was 2 deceased out of it. The first parents that we're going to notify is the parents of Megan Wada. She was in the vehicle that was not at fault. She was a passenger, but she died as a result of the crash. Okay.
All right.
Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff's office. Come on in.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Deputy Orzak with the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. This is Chaplain Main with Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. Are you the parents of Megan Wada?
Yeah.
Okay, could we go inside your house a little bit further, please?
Sure, come on in.
Grab
Okay.
a chair.
What's going on?
Can you folks just have a seat, please?
Yeah.
I'd really,
What's this all about?
I'd really appreciate it if you guys had a seat.
All right, what's going on?
Okay. There's no easy way for me to say this. Unfortunately, I've done it way too many times in my career. But I'm going to put it plain and simple. Megan has died as a result of a car crash today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. I know this isn't easy words to hear or say.
What happened? Tell us.
Megan, everything's still under investigation right now, but Megan was involved in a two-vehicle crash where she was the lead vehicle and she was rear-ended by another vehicle. She was the passenger, and as a result, died as a result of the crash.
Oh, our baby.
One other party in the other vehicle is deceased as well. But as far as the specifics of the crash investigation, we're still working on it.
Well, who could have done this? I mean, who was it?
I don't know that information on another driver at this point in time.
Who knows?
We are working on that information right now. We know who the driver is. I just don't have a specific name with me right now.
Oh my God.
Chaplain Main, do you folks have a religious denomination? Are you Catholic, Lutheran?
We're Christian.
You're Christian. Okay. Do you have a minister that you would like us to contact on your behalf?
No, that's fine. You're a pastor?
I am a pastor.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Why don't you speak to Pastor Main over here?
I am so sorry for your loss. So sorry for your loss.
We're stunned. We have no.
How did this happen?
Do you have a family member that we can contact and get a hold of?
Graduate this weekend.
We gotta let our grandparents know. We gotta let Megan's grandparents know.
They're coming up
God,
on.
that's their own. Oh.
Do you have family here in town that we can contact to come around?
We're fine.
Why don't you grab a chair here?
I don't
Let's
even
sit
know
down.
what to do
Let's sit
here.
down here. Just a minute. Sit down.
Oh my gosh, we gotta collect ourselves
Yeah,
here.
you do. You do.
Oh, Megan, she's our baby.
Oh, she was gonna go. Oh, she wanted to go to Poynton. Oh no.
Where is she? Where is she now?
She is with the hospital at this time.
Can we go there? Can we go?
We can go there.
Hold her.
We gotta hold her. We gotta go. Can we go?
Yeah, just let's collect ourselves here for a moment before you go, okay?
Where are you guys going right now?
We want to go to the hospital. We want to go see her.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you
my
able to drive, sir? Because I don't want anyone getting in a crash. Ma'am, obviously you can't drive right now. But
Yes, we will get you.
We'll go to
Chaplain. Good, thank you.
No. Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know.
my baby.
No, you are. Yeah, you are about the penalties and stuff. That's your gig.
After the helicopter lands, a couple of us are going to talk to you about events that we've seen and participated in. What you saw today was a play. Unfortunately, this happens in real life. I can remember one from December of 1985. A 15-year-old girl was found on her 16th birthday. We'll let him land first. I didn't introduce myself before. I'm Paul Prue. I'm the Lincoln County Coroner. I'm the last person that your families will see and talk to before the funeral home. I'm usually the one that has to talk to them. But going back to 1985, received a call for a two-vehicle accident just north of Merrill. We got there, and the young lady was very evident that she was dead. We loaded her up, took her to the hospital, and did some attempts at life-saving. Carried no identification. The driver of the car was drunk. He couldn't talk to us and tell us who she was. She laid in a slab in the hospital for 3 hours. During that time, we tried everything we could to identify her. We brought in yearbooks from the school. We contacted a couple of teachers, and nobody could come up with her name. Frustration is sitting there knowing the family is not far away, and we still have to find them. 3 brave souls, 3 high school kids, heard about the accident and came into the hospital. We described what she looked like, and finally one of the girls said that she would be able to look at her and identify her. She did, and she did identify the young lady. To this day, I did 31 years in law enforcement. That's the only accident that I can remember. It was probably the worst of the worst. So keep it in mind. Pick who you ride with carefully. If you're the driver, pay attention to what you're doing. Thank you for your attention.
I'm an emergency room nurse. I was a witness to the accident today. Unfortunately, I do see this, and the hardest part is what just played out here when the parents get notified. Being a parent myself, it's very emotional. I then have to be the one to approach the parents to see if their child, or if they were willing to donate their child's organs. This is a discussion that is very hard to have at such an emotional time. In this situation, we lost 2 young ladies. They had crucial conversations with their parents before this happened, so they knew that their daughters wanted to donate their organs. So other people did benefit from this tragedy today. Remington, unfortunately, was not seatbelted. He went through the windshield. In a situation like this, it's common to see cervical neck injuries with paralysis. So in this situation, he would not be going to college like he planned. He would face many years of therapy and probably never walk again because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. 2 of the other individuals that were brought to the hospital had seatbelts on, suffered minor injuries, little bruising. They were shook up, but they walked home. They got to see their parents. So whatever you take away from this, click the seatbelt, put the cell phone away.
I just wanted to mention what happened with Matthew. He ended up getting referred to the district attorney of Lincoln County, and he was charged with 2 counts of homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle. Now each count carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison and up to a $25,000 fine. He was found guilty of both those charges, both those counts, and sentenced to 20 years in prison, which will take up a good portion of his life. I can't stress enough how much people think that texting while driving is not as severe as drunk driving. It's just the same, if not worse. So I just want everyone to think about that next time they pick up their phone, to make that simple text. There is no text that is worth yours or someone else's life. Thank you.
Again, on behalf of the Merrill Fire Department, we appreciate all your attention that you've given today, this afternoon. If any of you had a chance to try that simulator earlier today, again, we're all trained to respond to incidents like this. However, we found it's much easier to try to prevent something like this from happening. And again, it's not just the texting and driving, it's the alcohol, just the use of seat belts. Be a good friend, you know. Remind your friends to wear their seat belts or to leave their cell phones off. It's not just the driver's responsibility. If you're willing to get into a vehicle without reminding your friends of not texting and driving or drinking and driving, you're as responsible for what happens to you and any other people involved in an incident like this. In closing, I'd like to thank, we've had a number of people, a number of agencies that's helped us put this on today, months of planning. Special thank you goes to the high school on behalf of Merrill Productions, reenactment volunteers, the Merrill Police Department, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department, the Lincoln County Dispatch Center, the Lincoln County Coroner, Mr. Paul Prue, Pastor Brad Main, Wade's Funeral Home, Rod's Wrecker, Mr. Eric Klug that was gracious enough to relive his scenario with you, Spirit Air Flight Crew for stopping by today, and Mrs. Audrey Evans from Good Samaritan ER. Just please remember the things that we've gone over today. The summer's coming, end of the year is coming. However, the responsibility that is held upon yourself is every day, 24 hours a day, and don't let an accident like this take away all your plans for the rest of your life or your careers or whatever it may be. A senseless act like this is just sad to see young lives destroyed, families destroyed by something that could have been so easily prevented. Again, if any of you want to come down and check out the helicopter or have any questions for any of the agencies that are down here, we appreciate your time and have fun, but be safe.